Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. Um, I want to go ahead and you know I want to go ahead and talk about this story right here because this story, the video you're about to see about what happened to her is it's I want to say um it's legitimately messed up. It really is. Um, the one I get, and um, the woman that's in the thumbnail. Her name is Danielle, and and she was killed by her ex boyfriend who wouldn't you know um who wouldn't accept the fact that she didn't want to be with him anymore because he was acting abusive. And after she left the police station and down there in Florida, she returned home and he was waiting for her and he had a gun, and then he started to and then that's when he decided to go ahead and kill her just like that. But yeah, this right here is a sad story, and this right here is another case of, once again, black women who wants to leave the abusive relationship with a black man. She wants to leave it, and the black man still can't accept the fact that she doesn't want him anymore. And then this happened. Now, I'm going to say this too because I believe the police in um down there in Florida could have done more. Could have accompanied her back to the house and everything. Um, but again, you know, I see why. But again, I see why you have black women who feel the way they do towards towards um black men. And to tell you the truth, I do not fault them, not one bit, because every time a a black woman says she doesn't want him anymore, or she doesn't want to stay in that relationship with him anymore, all of a sudden it turns it turns fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm uh, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the video. Um, may may she rest in peace. And again, black women, it's not too late to leave the relationship if you're seeing him become and if you're seeing him do a 180 on you, you should leave that relationship before it turns deadly. Again, black women, y'all need to stop listening to these black male worshippers and stop listening to to the black men of the black manosphere, because again, they're not going to be doing the stories of you being unalived by them. You want to know why? Again, the agenda to protect the black man is underway, which means there will be black men like me out here who will cover the stories. Why? Because we care, and we want to go ahead and tell you that you're being manipulated. You're being manipulated by most black men into staying in a relationship with them. Think about it. Think about black women. This is to the black women who are starting to see what's going on. Think about it. Why do they always tell you that you're bottom of the barrel? Why do they always say, why do they always gaslight you and say that this stuff never happens to black women, or black women want to play victim? Think about it. And yeah, I know there are other races that does that, but here that are dangerous too. But here's the thing: the majority of black women are being unalive, are being killed by black men. Just because other races are doing it, that doesn't change. I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, that doesn't change the fact that black men are doing it to y'all more. than any other race of men. It doesn't change the fact that they are doing it to y'all more. And it's about time that y'all wake up from from this from well, I would say it's about time y'all wake up from the brainwashing and actually understand why BLM was created in the first place. And think about if they actually cared about Black women, would they be covering the stories of Black women being unalived within the Black community? I just want to put that out there because enough is enough. Enough, enough of living in a fairy tale land that only Black men will understand. Enough is enough. Yes, I understand there are good Black men out here. And if this doesn't apply to them and to the good Black men out there who actually cares for Black women and who will cover the stories such as this, if this doesn't apply to you, let it fly. Alright? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. Make sure to like, comment, share this video to anyone who is ready to listen. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure you're notified whenever I do videos such as this or whenever I go live. And until we meet again, love, peace, and happiness. And I'm going to play the video.
In Boynton Beach with an arrest report that says a victim had come here to the police department, and now there's an internal affairs investigation after she was shot and killed the same day. Documents describe the final moments that led up to the death of 34-year-old Danielle Fredeline in Boynton Beach.
Good morning, you Robin Caesar, sir. Very well.
The suspect, Robin Caesar, told police the two had dated, but that she wouldn't get back together with him and said he couldn't stand to see her with another man. So hearing those details, in your opinion, are those signs of a domestic situation?
Yes, absolutely. We recommend for the victim to find a safe place as soon as they can, to leave wherever the abuse is happening, that home, and to get out.
Carolina Mesa is a primary therapist with Home Safe Safety Net program, which provides resources for victims of domestic violence.
Extreme jealousy is usually a red flag. The fact that he couldn't stand the sight of seeing her with somebody else, that level of possessiveness is usually a sign of violence within the home.
Police say Fredeline and Caesar were at the police department earlier that day, but hours later, she was found dead, shot outside of her apartment by Caesar.
For anybody out there, if you are struggling and the relationship's unhealthy, It is a dangerous time when you're getting ready to leave that person. So it's important that you get those resources in place.
211 also helps victims and says resources are available without needing a police report to get services.
You have to know what's going on around you because that individual can still come around even if they have a restraining order.
Boynton Beach police wouldn't comment on the officer involved or the investigation, but say that it is protocol for an officer to be placed on leave. They are investigating to see if policies and procedures were followed by the officer. Caesar is being held without bond.